Hello, everyone, and welcome to the penultimate episode of From North to Wharf Live, your unofficial but verified one-stop destination for Bob's Burgers information. As always, I am Mike.
And I'm JB. How's it going, Mike?
It's going. I have a headache. I am tired, but we are here as we have been for every Monday for the last couple of years.
Yes.
Hey
Yes.
Yahoo, hey RVA, hello Christine, hello Guy McCoy. Just watching the Beretta brothers, Bobby Moynihan and Dave Goals. But this is the second two. Okay. Yeah, this is the second to last live.
Second to last, yeah.
I mean, essentially, this is the last live. Next week is trivia. And then from there, we'll do our monthly or quarterly or however often we'll do trivia. But we're going to do trivia on the regular. But yeah, this is the final as of right now.
Yes.
Who knows what the future may bring, but this is the final From North to Wharf live, where we do the normal episode chats, news, and all of that. And honestly, we don't really have anything planned tonight.
No, I mean, not much is going on in the form of Bob's right now.
There's no new episode.
Yeah, no new episode till next week. There's some new merch, which we'll talk about. It's not much, but we'll talk about it.
But it's something new.
It is something new. And we'll just kind of talk about doing this and what it's going to look like on the podcast, and maybe ask you guys if there's things you'd like for us to do on the podcast, things to cover, things like topics and stuff. We're more than happy to do that, or deep dives you think you'd be into hearing. Yeah, we just figured we'd hang out with you guys because I'm pretty sure all the regulars are here at this point for the most part. So
yeah,
I figured why not hang out with you guys one more time.
Yeah, essentially, this is you guys are here at the beginning. You're here at for the foreseeable future, the end. And it's not the end of From North to Wharf, of course. We're just moving to a different. We're just moving to a different format, and we're kind of just hanging out and shooting the shit. But yeah, as JB mentioned, there is one bit of new merchandise. They are box lunch exclusives. It's a pin set of 6. One for each Belcher and one for the family. They are enamel pins, but they're stained glass.
They look very much like stained glass windows. They're nice.
Yeah.
The quality looks pretty good too.
Yeah, you can see right through them. Put them up, kind of like what are those things called that you put in your windows and the light shines through them?
Oh, what are those? They have a specific name, but they're stained glass usually. But they're not like luminaries are different. It's like I can't remember what they're called. There's a specific name for them now. But you have a little chain and a little hook, and you hang your window.
Yeah. Dream catchers kept coming to mind, but I know that's not it.
Yeah, those are different.
In fact, you know who may know? Hold on, let me put my.
He's gonna ask his wife.
My wife says they are called sun catchers. Thank you.
Sun catchers. That makes sense. Catchers. Yeah. Yes. No. And Christine got it too.
Yes. Sun catchers. So that's essentially what these are, just in enamel pin size. I did mention you to Kimberly from Kimberly's Commentary Corner. Oh, dope.
Cool.
Thank you.
I'm going to take some notes since people are throwing things out our way.
Yeah, Christine did hit us up on Instagram to let us know a couple folks that we need to check in on.
Okay.
To start our adventures in podcasting. I'd love to hear deep dives on minor characters. That is something. In fact, here's what we've recorded so far. I thought we did 8 episodes. We've only done like 6. But episode 1...
We're going to get there.
Yeah, no, well, absolutely. When I was going through listening to the audio files, I was like, episode 8. I was like, where the fuck are the other ones? But I miscounted. Episode 1, which will come out January 1st, is the introduction to who we are for all first-time listeners. Episode 2 is the future of holiday episodes. Episode 3, let's see, episode 3. Hold on, I have everything in front of me here. Raw episodes. Episode 3 is Gene's episode pitch. Episode 4 is our favorites, favorite seasons, favorite episodes, favorite characters, everything. Episode 5 is spin-off characters and who could make that happen. Episode 2, holiday episodes and the future of those. In episode 6, we're up to 6. Episode 6 is our adventures when it came to the movie premiere and the 36 hours of how that all came.
But yeah, we're trying to keep it lively. I mean, these have been really easy just to record, and it's mostly just us just hanging out and talking about stuff and reminiscing, and it's been actually fairly nice.
Yeah, it is. There's no. We haven't gotten to the deep dive episodes just yet, so it's really just been JB and I essentially doing what we do before the cameras are on, but now recorded. We have our text threads and our conversations there, trying to figure it all out. But now we're actually doing them. How long are the episodes? It all depends on the topic. I know our intro episode is, in fact, I have the final cut in front of me. That runs, doesn't really tell me, but I believe that runs for about 18 minutes, give or take. And then other episodes run for about 50 minutes, 45 minutes. It really just depends on the topic at hand. And then I have been able to cut a read from Brian Husky, so that should be fun. Not so much on the Ron Lynch stuff.
Yeah,
those are a bit harder to do. Mainly because when we recorded those, it was we were still going by From the Great North to Wonder Wharf. Obviously, we don't do that anymore. Could we easily just rebrand? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure.
We're certainly not big enough to have to worry about having for everyone to relearn who we are.
Yeah, no.
It's just easier this way. From North to Wharf just seems a lot easier. And I tried to, and the other day I was trying to justify in my head, like, how the hell do we explain what From North to Wharf now means with the Great North no longer a thing? And then I was like, I mean, obviously, in my mind, I set it up with the wharf being the most southern tip of Seymour's Bay. So we were going from the north of Seymour's Bay all the way to the wharf, which is the southern tip. And that's how I'm justifying it in my mind. For all these people who don't know who we are. So
it's basically from like everything to the wharf we cover.
Yeah. Wow, those are pretty short then. For the most part, I mean, the first episode's fairly short, but I mean, if we're keeping these live streams to an hour, it's about the same. And again, when you consider that we're not talking about the latest news there, unless it's something big to deep dive into, if you cut that out, and then you take out the episode reviews, because those will be moved to Instagram for the most part, or maybe YouTube. That's about how our conversations last.
They usually go about that long. We wanted it to be digestible.
Yeah.
So you guys could just easily listen to on a car ride or a commute versus like having to stop and pause and lose train of thought and have to go back to it.
And I will say, listening back to them as I'm editing them, it's it feels like a natural progression of a conversation. It doesn't feel like it's shortchanged any. It doesn't feel like it's rushed. It doesn't feel fast. The only really fast episode is the first one, because it's just a reintroduction of who we are. So if you know who we are, you don't really need it, unless you just want to hear us talk.
Which, I mean, you're more than welcome to do that.
Yeah. And we just recorded the movie premiere episode, which was really fun. Just reliving the insane madness that was 36 hours in Los Angeles. I think we touched on some things that we've never chatted about here on the stream. So there's definitely some new things. So it's not just going to be a rehashing of old episodes of the live stream. But once we get past the holidays, we are going to do the deeper dives.
Yes.
I know a couple of deep dive topics that we were going to discuss was, why is Bob's such a comfort show for others? I know that was one big thing that we've batted about for a bit. Bob's, and like, it's not so much like direct link, but like Bob's and its place within the world of autism. I know that was a topic we wanted to touch on. And then, of course, Bob's and its place within the LGBTQ community. That was another.
Yeah, that's been one we've wanted to do for a while.
That's one we've wanted to do for years, but we just got to find a way to navigate that minefield, because as two
straight
guys, who the hell are we to touch on that topic? So we're looking for the right co-hosts for that particular episode. In all of them, I guess, because I mean, I like autism, as far as I know, doesn't really affect. I don't really have any. I haven't dipped my toe into that pool any. I don't think any of my friends, if they are undiagnosed, but I haven't really been affected by that. So again, it's not really something I can speak at length on. So trying to find like not experts, but people who are within those worlds to help. So like we'll bring the Bob's Burger side, and then these other people will bring the Bob's Burger side and their own perspectives of autism or LGBTQ or whatever, what have you. I know we're also looking to get with other content creators to do like crossover episodes.
We have talked about that too.
We got to get with our guy, Cartoon Chronicles. And then thank you, Christine, for letting us know about some other podcasters. So definitely going to hit those folks up. And JB's hard at work on getting some guests.
Yeah, I'm working on that now.
We are. So there's a lot of cool things that are happening. But I think the main thing I want to be able to do is not lose you all, this main community here that we have on YouTube. So I want to find a way to do like maybe once a month or maybe once every other week, like just like catch ups on Discord or something. So if you have Discord, we'll have a From North to Wharf live Discord that will drop in from time to time, and you guys can do I mean, maybe that's where we'll do our episode reviews. We'll just chat with you all about those since we're not doing these lives. It's a little less hectic. It's a little less hard on our schedules. It's a little more loosey-goosey. So
yeah,
I'm excited to listen to these. We're excited for all this too. We have if you were here last week, you heard the new intro, which is amazing, done by our friend Chris. And then, yeah, I wish I could play you the Husky read because I don't think, in fact, I am 99% sure none of you have ever heard the old reads from Brian Husky or Ron Lynch. Let's see.
They're wild.
For those of you here, most of you have been here for the long haul. Have you heard the old reads from Ron Lynch and Brian Husky for us? I think I can play them.
Do it. I honestly, it's going to be new to me. I know I've heard it, but I know it's been a while.
There's a fun one from Ron Lynch. Let's see. Sound effects. Oh, nope. Escape. Let's see. How do I wonder if I play something. In fact, I'm going to play something. You let me know if you can hear it. All right.
Okay.
Did you hear anything there?
Uh-uh.
Okay, let me see. Let's see what if I share this here. Share screen. Allow. Window. Music. Okay, let's see if I do this. Tell me if this works for you. Did you hear anything there?
No.
Nothing.
Uh-uh.
Let me see. Am I sharing the rights? Oh. Yeah, I'm sharing it. I don't know why I can't hear it. Oh, well. Let's see. Maybe I can just pull it up on my phone. Stop screen sharing. Okay. I probably have it. I don't remember. Oh, no. RVA. I know because you've been here a couple of months. These was from years ago.
These are from years ago. These are really old.
Yeah. Let me see. Gmail. Yeah, this was back when we were originally a podcast. When we had our it's at this point we were still well into the pandemic at that point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is a while ago. And those interviews that we used to do back then were pretty long.
Oh my God, were they ever? I'm trying to remember where the hell I have them at. Files? Search and drive. Husky. Oh, it's because I'm not in From North to Wharf. Yeah, okay. Lynch. Okay, here we go.
Hey, this is Ron Lynch of Bob's Burgers. I play Ron on the show, and you're listening to From the Great North to the Wonder Wharf. That's both shows, you see. That's like a combination of, all right, goodbye.
That was the first one.
I mean, he is the one that
Hello,
literally told us.
Ron Lynch here from Bob's Burgers, and you're listening to From the Great North to the Wonder Wharf.
And then that, see, it's so hard to cut around because he runs his words so close.
Yeah.
There's no spacing in there for me to try to, but I could get the Lynch.
Hey, this is Ron Lynch of Bob's Burgers. I play Ron on the show, and you're listening to From the Great North to the Wonder Wharf. That's both shows, you see. That's like a
Wait, no, we heard that one. Is this it?
Hello. Hi, Ron Lynch of Bob's Burgers, and you're listening to From the Great North to the Wonder Wharf. Whatever that is.
Yeah.
Oh, he's great.
But we can't use any of it.
I know.
Can't use any of it because this, in his defense, we gave him the whole show to read. But this one we are going to use because I'm able to cut around
Hello,
this.
it's Brian Husky from Bob's Burgers, and you are listening to From the Great North to Wonder Wharf, the podcast. And, you know, speaking of podcasts, I have my own podcast called Bald Talk, but this is not the place to bring that up. This is someone else's podcast, so I'm not going to mention that you can get Bald Talk wherever you download your favorite podcast, like From the Great North to Wonder Wharf or Bald Talk.
I was able to do some surgical work with that one.
It could be kind of fun, like as we go through the interviews and get those back and put them up for people to listen to because it's been so long.
Mm-hmm.
They usually started by introducing themselves. They're like, "Hi, I'm so and so." We might be able to like splice all those together and then just be like, "This is an interview," and then it's just like then we go into the interview with whoever we have. It could be like an intro, maybe.
We could also do the real. It's a funny thing. I don't think it'd be very shitty because they did the original ones. But if we were to like, "Hi, it's Ron Lynch. I play Ron on Bob's Burgers, and you're listening to," and then we cut it out, and one of us come on and goes like, "From North to Wharf," and then it cuts.
It could
back
be
into
fun
their
too if
audio.
we literally went like, or like, "Whoa."
Oh,
North to Wharf. And then it'd be like, whatever that is.
yeah.
That could be fun. I don't think he would mind at all.
No, the fact that they read. I also have, and hold on, this one nobody's gonna know what the hell it means, but me and JB will, and that's all that matters.
Yes, we will.
Into the ether. Okay, let me get into character. I'm a demon
Yeah.
We should mute ourselves, Mike.
who is very annoying, and I am going to say, "Hello, everybody. You don't know who I am, but I'm Toots. You'll find out soon. But anyway, now you're listening to From Great North to Wonder Wharf." Is that okay?
That was perfect.
That was perfect.
It was everything.
Toots is chaotic. I had to really dig deep for that.
Who the fuck is Toots?
Who the fuck is Toots? Who the fuck is Toots?
That's a t-shirt.
Yeah. Oh,
There's more, but I don't know what the rest is in it. That was Simon Chong, voicing one of his characters that he used to do a long time ago, well before he ever got into Bob's Burgers. But we had him on way back in the day. And, he did a read for us, and that was really cool. It
was super nice of him to do that too.
Can't use any of these now. And it's too late to pivot to a new name.
Yeah, we're not doing it.
But you know what? We can make From North to Wharf work. We can.
Yes, and we'll do that.
Yeah.
Don't you worry.
But yeah, on a little From North to Wharf kick, we have new merchandise.
We do.
We have new From North to Wharf merchandise. Is it live on the shop now?
It's not live. I could add it though.
Okay.
We need to update our shop.
Yeah, we need
with just a different banner. That's all, and like
Yeah.
a logo. That's it. But we have all that redone now. So
In fact,
I do like our design. I do dig it.
Should we show them, or should we just make it live in the store and let people see it there?
We could do both. I'm fine with that.
Here, I'll make it live right now. I don't know. It's up to the audience. Do you
what
want to
do you
see
guys
the new?
want?
You want to see our new shirt design? You'll have to get some more recorded next year's con. Yeah, we
I got a list.
we got a list.
I do have a list. It's gonna be a whole endeavor again.
It's the weird thing that we have to be cognizant of is we don't want to go back to like Ron or Husky, like as much as we'd love to. Like they're obviously super busy. And we're like, hey, can you do us this thing that you would normally get paid for, but for free? So yeah, the actors, their time is very valuable, and we know that. So we're not.
Yeah, we do. So we try our best to like bring them on if they do something new, or they're like have a new episode that they're in, or something happens to their character that we'd like to bring on and talk to them about. So
let's see. Been watching the Christmas episodes. Yeah. Speaking of, for those of you longtime streamers here with us on the YouTubes, I mean, obviously you want to show up for trivia. That's a big thing. There's another reason you're gonna want to show up next week, especially if you've been here with us for a while. You're gonna want to show up next week. It's a fun surprise, one that we won't spoil now in case anything goes sideways. But I think we're pretty good. But trust when we say next week is going to be bittersweet, but there is a big surprise, especially for you long timers.
Yes, there will be some good stuff. We always try to make it fun for you regulars.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a fun thing that we've been working on for quite a while. And we hopefully we're able to make it happen. We'll know for sure when it happens next week. But it's something that quite excited for, especially for you long timers.
Mm-hmm.
Be fun. Okay, let me go ahead and make these things live in the store now. I mean, nobody.
Yeah, let's show
anyway,
people
so
we've been up to.
But yeah, that should be fun. Next week, per usual, we're doing trivia. 15 questions, 15, 16 questions. We may or may not have stuff. I don't know. Is that something we can share, or?
I think we can share it with people here so they know. I think that's okay.
We won't let you know what we have, but we have stuff. Stuff and things and stuff.
Things and things and things.
So
we have things.
Oh, okay. And then the new burger logo as well?
Yeah.
New Warface? Okay. Finally bringing in Lauren. Oh, geez, I wish. No. He knows we exist, but he's not coming on.
Yeah, he's busy with Mashed and Entertainment Tonight, and
he doesn't have time for us just yet.
He's busy with the big peoples. But we're working our way to that point someday.
Who knows what spring of next year brings?
Yeah, who knows?
Sorry, excuse me. Bloop. Okay. All right, those are live now. Let me see if I can bring up the shop. From north to wharf.threadless.com. Oh, yeah, we need to update the... Okay. So here is... let me change that to, let's just say, a white tee. Here is the first reworked Wharf face logo.
We're not trying to reinvent the wheel, guys.
Not trying to reinvent the wheel. When you nail it the first time, you kind of just let it roll.
You just change it and tweak it a little bit.
JB, you did this, so explain to us why the green font at the bottom.
The green font is the font of the storefront for Bob's Burgers.
Yes.
So we have the red, which is the letters you usually would get. And then there's a lot of yellow in it anyway because of the cheese and mustard. So I was like, we can't use the yellow. So I just use yellow as a line to break it up. Because that's the trim that we all see around the restaurant. And that's that color. And then green is the color of the restaurant. So all the red is from the sign. And all the colors are color grabbed from burgers from the show. And then we wanted the burger to look more like it was from the show.
Yes.
So I definitely messed around quite a bit to kind of get it to where we wanted it to be.
Let's see. Comes in a variety.
It does look good on a hoodie. I really like our front and back too. So I'm definitely going to get a zip up hoodie for sure to wear around. And then I'll get a t-shirt.
Speaking of,
I like our double back design. It's nice.
Yeah. And then if you hadn't already seen, we have the death metal cake shirt.
I do like that one.
This is fun. We were trying to find a way to do stuff without stepping over copyrighted stuff.
Yeah, we don't want to do that.
Tiptoeing through the tulips, as you will. But yeah, this is inspired by my love of Norwegian death metal, especially fonts. Done in the classic cake yellow font with red hands, but now they're skeleton hands because skeletons are spooky. Ooh.
It's cool.
Let's see. Here it is on a hoodie, of course. Zip up hoodie. Did anybody ask? Of course you did. So all zip up hoodies, everything is on the back. So maybe we'll have to come up with like a little crest thing for that. As far as these prices go, stand by. We're gonna change those. There's no reason why this thing should be $67.
No, not at all. I actually messaged Mike and said, like, what the hell is going on with this?
Yeah, we'll fix that.
We're fixing it.
And then the one that we're super excited for is this new from North to Wharf, and this is the back. Flying Burgers, all artwork done by our own JB.
Hooray!
So yeah, it's much easier to see on white. So you can see we need to add a black line around that.
Yeah, I can do that pretty easy.
Yeah. Around the circle there, and then also the fun little breast pocket hit. No pocket, but like left breast area.
Yeah.
Hit. How does this look on a hoodie? Because it is a front and back.
It looks good on a hoodie.
Zip up. Okay, bet. So here's how a hoodie would look with a front and back design. So you got your crest over
solid.
Here. Yeah. And then boom on the back. A fun little back hit.
So I'll add that circle to it. But
yeah. Well, yeah. But I mean, this I'm really excited about. I really like this design.
Didn't want it to be super crazy, but just wanted to have some fun.
Yeah.
And because we don't know how to do anything on Photoshop, we only know how to do Procreate.
Yep.
Those letters are all done by hand, like individually, and then spaced individually, and had to use the grid and ankle and all that. So it took quite a bit of time to get that.
It was a pain in the ass.
It was, but
again, nobody ordered just yet. We're gonna fix these prices.
It should not be that. That's
no way it's gonna be $100. That's stupid.
Like, we're not gonna say it's the tariffs, but guys, this is ridiculous.
And in fact, just so you all are aware, I mean, maybe some of you are familiar with Threadless and how it works. Essentially, let's say a shirt costs $17 for them to get in-house. Whatever we set the price for a shirt above that flat amount of, like, again, for example, $17 is what we make. And we never set shirts super high. We're not going to charge like $40 for a shirt, which will cost them $17.
And all that just goes basically to keep the podcast going.
Yeah.
Or prizes for trivia nights or giveaways or all that fun stuff.
If we were selling thousands of dollars worth of product, then maybe we would get some, but even when we were like doing like big for us sales, like, I don't think we've sold over $1,000 worth of product.
Nope.
In our like 5 years of existence here.
Nope. We have not.
These are amazing. Thank you, RVA.
Thank you. We do try.
That's another thing. Is there any designs? Because I mean, between the both of us, we've always tried to come up with like North Dwarf designs, but it's hard to get people excited about something that's related to Bob's Burgers, but not Bob's Burgers, because we can't use characters.
Obviously. Yeah, I guess we should use some parameters. We can't use characters. Straight up, can't trace characters out. Can't even use them. We try not to because it's copyright.
And I know a lot of people are saying, well, there's other pages that do it.
There are, but
they're not allowed to.
Technically, no,
they're not allowed to. But why get in the way of a dollar bill if you're gonna make it, right? Even if it's off the back of one of your favorite shows. But that's why none of our products.
That's why we don't do that.
That's why we don't do that anymore. We have an understanding. But yeah, so if there's like any designs you think would look good, Bobified.
Yeah, just let us know. We're more than happy to kind of do those. At least try or attempt. And
like, for example, our logo is called the Wharf Face logo. Why is it called the Wharf Face logo? Because it is essentially, it's not essentially, it is a parody of the North Face logo.
Yes.
We're not reinventing the wheel here, folks.
Yeah, that's kind of what we've said too. We don't reinvent the wheel. We just try to change it just a little bit.
Or make something that we would find fun. Like, I didn't think anybody would give a shit about the death metal cake shirt. I was like, I dig it, so I'm going to make it. And it did. But yeah, that's we're going to come up with new merchandise, which should be fun. And if you guys dig it, cool. We also have some new stickers coming for the Flying Burger designs.
We have a Comic-Con exclusive one we're working on now.
We'd like you to not get sued. I appreciate it. We would like to not get sued either.
Yeah, we would like to not upset anybody either. We like the show. We like everyone who works on it. So it's really just more about being a good person.
Yeah. No name change required. Yeah, definitely not. Not starting over. Plus all the emails and everything to redo all of that. It's not worth it.
Yeah, and then it's really hard because if you try to change it to something else, you have to have everything. You have to have Instagram, Blue Sky, Facebook. Everything you have to have it all. So it's really difficult to nail all of that down.
And here's something that I don't think anybody else but us have noticed, and it's only because I try to do it multiple times on Instagram, on our other socials, and on here. We'll change our logo to reflect the season that we're in, whether Christmas, Thanksgiving, whatever. But Instagram never changes. And that's because since we're verified on Instagram, if we were to upload a brand new profile photo, we'd have to go through the re-verification process. And we don't want to have to do that over again.
It took so long.
That's why that logo never changes.
Yes.
Instagram is our bread and butter, but fuck, do they make it hard to do any kind of business with them?
They really do. They really do.
Which is weird because they're a part of Meta and we have no issues with Facebook.
No, Facebook's super easy to change things and do all kinds of stuff, but they make it a little bit harder to do anything at this point.
But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, we're kind of just hanging out. You guys have been with us for the long haul, and this is just us kind of friends hanging out with friends, doing what friends do.
I mean, that was our goal anyway with everything, is to kind of just do that. Just hang out with people, talk about the show that we all like, and kind of just say what we know to you guys and just kind of have fun with all that.
Let me ask the audience this. Now, obviously, our podcast is going to be predominantly 99% Bob's Burgers.
Yes.
Would you care to hear our opinions on anything outside of Bob's? I mean, obviously, if me and JB have a topic we want to discuss, we're going to discuss it. If it's outside of Bob's, if it's something we're passionate about, but would you mind the occasional non-Bob's talk from us? I feel like this is a slippery slope because every time you ask the audience, like, would you like this? And then you're never going to please everybody. So we're like, you know what? Fine. We're just not going to do it then. How about that?
I mean, we've talked about doing like watch parties for like Over the Garden Wall during the fall because we both really like the show. And for us, it would just be like 2 hours and just hang out and talk about that.
Yeah. That'd be over on the Discord.
Yeah. I think we've talked that would just be kind of fun to just do.
Yeah. I think once we get past the holidays, we can kind of lock all that down. But like a lot's happening. I mean, obviously we have Christmas. We both have families. I just got a new puppy. Everything is moving a million miles an hour. I think once we get past the holidays, things will slow down just a tad bit.
Hopefully it will slow down.
Hopefully. And if so, cool. And then yeah, I don't really know. I think that'd be fine. I think so too, because I think like you know so much about us through the lens of Bob's, but like maybe this will allow us to be a little more of like ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes,
I think and a lot of times it could be very much like seasonal type of thing, especially and mostly because we ask because interviews can be hard to nail down, especially because these guys are busy making the show that we like.
Mm-hmm.
And as much as we would be like, oh well, they're not making like there's no episode tonight.
Yeah.
They're still working on episodes for the seasons to come. So oftentimes it can be hard to line everything up. So sometimes having another topic to pivot to can be good to have.
Yeah, it's not like we're gonna do like 5 episodes of like what's pissing off Mike today, but like in the moment, if someone is like, "Oh man, this happened. You want to chat about this real quick?" And if it's humorous, then yeah, we'll touch on it. Especially if there's nothing about Bob's to discuss. But the great thing about the podcast is we're no longer beholden to the latest. Like we can go back and discuss season 1 if we want, which we are. We're doing deep dives into each season.
And it's going to be done a little differently. We used to rate a lot of things, and a lot of like media sites have pivoted to like not doing full reviews, but because they're like our opinions change over time, and a lot of them are like, yeah, this game we reviewed it pretty poorly, and then we sat with it and played it a little bit more, and then we're like, oh, we made a huge mistake. It's actually a really good game, and we really enjoy it. It just took time to kind of build on them. So I know like IGN and other websites have moved to discussing pros and cons that they liked, what they might have changed or done differently, or what they'd like to see in future things, and kind of like what they mostly liked about it and what they think if you're a fan of it, what you would like or take away from it. It's more of a conversation. I think that's what me and Mike are trying to accomplish with it more is like there, as Mike has said many times, there's really not a bad episode. It's just not as good as the other ones.
There's bad in the sense of Bob's Burgers.
Yeah.
But even a bad Bob's Burgers episode is still better than
most other shows.
And a good Futurama episode.
What shows have we seen? Blue-Eyed Samurai. That's something I like. I think you'd probably like it. I also have been watching Common Side Effects.
Oh wait, what was that?
Common Side Effects. You haven't watched that?
Oh, Common Side. Oh yeah. So no Great North being brought by Hulu ever. We haven't heard anything.
That. We don't know that.
Yeah.
At this point, it seems like nothing's going on. But I mean, we're also watching the Hulu Disney merger happen right now, where they're going all into Disney Plus. So I mean, if you're streaming it on Disney Plus, they're going to get those numbers, and that can only help. So
yeah. I know there's been a big groundswell from the fans, but is there anything pending? Not that we're aware of.
Not that we're heard of now. I just keep watching it whenever I'm looking for something where it's like, I've watched enough Bob's, it's time to do Great North, and it's always a good choice. Other shows that I've watched that are new.
I just finished Welcome to Derry.
Yeah, the It Show.
The It Show, which is pretty good.
I've watched, for animation-wise, Scavenger's Reign. It's made by the same people who did Common Side Effects.
Okay.
But it's like the same studio, but it's a little more realistic. It's very trippy in that sense. It's like explorers are in space, and they get basically side quested out, and they end up on random weird planets and have to kind of build their ship back up to get back doing their mission. But there's lots of trippy plants and animals and stuff out there, and they're like, what are we supposed to do? So sometimes they hallucinate and stuff like that happens.
How's the new baby?
As
mean
in
mine?
puppy? The
Beanie?
puppy?
How's
Big
Beanie
puppy?
doing? Beanie's, if you mean Beanie, she's doing great. She just got her checkup today, got some blood work done. Everything came back fantastic. She's healthy as a horse. She is teething, so she's biting a lot. But yeah, she's only about 11 weeks old right now. She's about 1.5 pounds, and she's slowly finding herself and becoming more and more comfortable. We've literally, yesterday was a week that we've had her. And they say you got like the 3-3-3 rule, where you have like 3 days to learn your new surroundings, 3 weeks to kind of like learn a routine, and then 3 months to fully feel like they're part of your family. She's fucking speed running that thing already. So I don't know. She's fantastic. She's great with people. She sleeps through the night. It sounds like I have a fucking child. I'll tell you that
Yeah.
much. And she pees a lot, but she good. She good.
And also, on another side note, I know you guys are talking about Disney and Hulu, and that you like which interface you prefer. Mike, have you seen that Bob's has their Christmas episode? It's like Bob Caroling or whatever is what they called it. Because they used to have like the Thanksgiving ones and the Halloween, like Spooky Belchers and stuff like that. It's missing an episode. Again, every single time they make a list, it's missing an episode.
Is it always
like
the same
on the
episode?
list. No, it's this time Better Off Sled is not listed as a Christmas episode, although it ends on Christmas and it starts a day before. And it's technically a Christmas episode.
Technically.
According to Bob's, it is.
Honestly, I know they had like the Hulu Days banner, and last time I looked at a thing, it didn't have specifically Christmas stuff, because this is like the beginning of December. It had like Halloween, it had Thanksgiving, and it had Christmas. It had all the holiday episodes.
I think they just added the Christmas episodes about maybe like a couple days ago. So again, late into the holiday season, but
yeah.
They did that with Thanksgiving and the other one as well with Halloween.
You mentioned the interfaces. I mean, I don't really mind the interfaces, if I'm being completely honest.
I just wish, I think with Disney, and I mean, this is all of them. I wish they were more customizable. That I could kind of pick genres that I like, and it basically like filters them based on that. So if like I want to watch like It and like horror things, then it should put all the like Stephen King stuff in a pillar and be like, oh, you like this stuff, you probably like this stuff. And it's like, I wanted to actually do a better job picking things that I may be interested in versus like, watch this new thing. And it's like, I don't want to watch any of this. I don't want to watch Love is Blind. I don't want to watch that stuff. Stop offering it.
I know a lot of them have like, if you like this, you'll like this, but it's so generic. It's like, if you like cartoon, you'll like cartoon. And like, it's not a one-to-one thing. But like, as far as like, I still have the standalone Hulu app, but I also have the Disney Plus with Hulu app. I'm just holding on to it just because I'm too lazy. It'll go away when it goes away. But I haven't found it too difficult. It is a lot, I will say. The Disney with the Hulu app is a lot. But I mean, it's as easy as going over to the Hulu tab and then bloop. So I haven't been. It's new, so I get why people are upset about it. It's new. So it's just gonna take some getting used to. And the alternative is to what? Get cable? I'm not getting cable.
No, thank you.
Even if it's cheaper at this point, I'm not getting cable.
No, thank you.
Let's see. Hold on. Let me scroll up here.
I think they may have added Better Off Sled. I noticed like 2 days ago it wasn't on there. So maybe they added it and then they missed Dog Christmas.
Have you seen the Chilling Adventures? I have not seen the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. I know my wife has, and she dug it when that was on. I also haven't seen Wednesday.
I haven't watched season 2 of Wednesday at all.
I haven't seen an episode.
I watched season 1. It was all right. It was fine.
I feel like it's more of a YA kind of thing.
Yeah, it is. Sabrina's playing to that too. Sabrina, I thought was a lot better than Wednesday, though.
Sabrina seemed a little more on the gory, violent side of things.
Yeah.
While still playing in like the R.L. Stein kind of universe.
It was dabbling, but yeah.
Yeah. But Wednesday is definitely like a kid's show, if we're being honest about it. I prefer Hulu over Disney Plus. Again, most people do. I think it's I think it's because it's brand new.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, how do I put this? Because I think the best way I could describe it is like the new Netflix acquisition of Warner Brothers. Like they're still gonna work independent of each other. It's just Netflix owns Warner Brothers. Could Disney have done the thing where they just kept Hulu as is and like we own it, but it'll still be two standalone apps? Yeah, financially that doesn't make sense though.
Yeah, it's 2 teams, 2 interfaces, 2 servers, 2 storage, everything, 2 payment platforms.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot.
Just
So I can see why Disney is like, no, just do it all in one.
Yeah. The only thing that's gonna fuck me up here is if, well, no, because Netflix was saying Warner Brothers will work independently. So is Warner Brothers coming off of HBO Max? Do I have to? Because I have the Max Disney Hulu bundle. Like, is that going to change now? Is that going to go away?
I think so. It'll go to Netflix. I think Netflix will have a bundle like Disney had a bundle.
Which is fine because I got Netflix too. So
same. So I have Netflix and we have Disney Hulu.
Yeah,
those are the ones we have. We have HBO as well, but if that gets
as a standalone
Netflix, that's fine.
Yeah.
We don't. The only one we don't have is like Apple and Paramount.
Oh, if I can add you to my family plan.
Oh, nice.
I have like 7 spots in my family plan.
Well, that's cool. Definitely.
Yeah. Oh, another.
I would watch Parks and Rec and stuff, but there's just no.
The another show I've been watching is Pluribus. I think I'm pronouncing that.
Pluribus looks cool. It's that Vince Gilligan show. It looks very cool.
Also takes place in New Mexico because I guess he fucking loves it there.
Yeah.
Let's see. At least it's better than being owned by Paramount. I don't know what's Paramount doing.
I know. I think I know what they're going with. Yeah.
What's wrong with Paramount?
Paramount's being run by a certain person, and they have an agenda.
Aren't all the services being run by a person with an agenda though?
This agenda is a little bit scarier than most, but
I think when you break it down, I think they all have that agenda though.
Probably.
If we're being completely honest.
Probably the sadder part, yeah.
If we're being completely honest. But the great thing is, money talks. Money talks. And for those of you who care, that's Beanie.
Adorable.
Fucking tiny little Shih Tzu. Peacock is annoying. Yeah, I don't really dabble in Peacock or Paramount. The only good thing I find about Paramount is South Park.
Yep.
Paramount is CBS. CBS, no. But I mean, okay, let's call it what it is.
So many of them have been beneath
Fox, which shows Bob's. Is Fox News? It's all under the same umbrella, everybody. So let's.
We were so close to getting them to have to admit that they weren't a news source, but then we're like, they can settle out, and it's like, no, it's really the principle of the thing at that point, and they didn't go for it.
I will say, as shitty as all that is, and as divisive as everything is, the other night, and it might have been last night, if my dates are correct. Did you notice the great unifying event that took place last night? There were two huge world unifying events.
Oh yeah,
that took place last night. 2
shitty alpha males got their asses kicked.
Alpha makes it seem like they're important.
They're not.
They got their shit wrecked.
They did.
They got their shit wrecked.
They sure did.
And it was glorious. I've never been more happy to watch a man get his jaw broken multiple places. I've never been more happy to see a quote unquote Sigma male get his ass beat by a man wearing pink gloves who starred on a Netflix show, and grovel at his feet with his face firmly in his crotch.
Yep.
And I loved every second of it. As you don't know, Andrew Tate and Jake Paul got their shit mixed last night.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing.
One's problematic for many, many reasons. The other one is a Ice Taney supporter. So, and I love that the guy who beat his ass was like, yeah, I knew the second I hit him, I felt his teeth just literally a shift.
I don't like that it took 6 rounds. I feel like he was milking it.
He was, I think so. I'm sure there was some payout for every round that he went. But he did say, like, if we did it again, it would not take that long.
What sucks is that dude made so much money, but since he lives in the UK, he's going to lose like 66 million of it.
Yeah.
So like taxes and a lot of the different stuff that the UK has going over there.
I love that when I think they brought that up, he's like, it doesn't matter.
It does not matter.
He's like, it was all about just kicking his ass.
That man will never buy a meal or a drink anywhere. Not if I have anything to say about it. But they ain't got nothing to do with Bob's Burgers, because again, ain't nothing happening with Bob's Burgers. We got a new episode next week, though.
They do.
Heist Things Are Heist. Mm-hmm. Bob wins an award. I think it's Best of the Bay.
Which is cool. He's been trying to get
year.
on that list for quite a while.
Let's see. Yeah. So Bob wins an award, and I think the kids are dealing with something. I obviously do not have it in front of me. But we're seeing the return of Eben Moss.
Yeah, from the Bear.
Yeah, from the Bear. Last time we saw him was in the...
Bosco was trying to infiltrate his jewelry thieving business.
Was that the season finale?
Mm-hmm.
Last season?
Where he totally stole some things from the restaurant and didn't get caught.
Best of the Harbor. Sorry, Best of the Harbor is the...
That's good, though. Good for Bob winning an award. It's the small victories.
Let's see. I'm trying to read what the...
But the real question, Mike,
is Best of the Bay, I'm sorry.
If he does get an award, and it's actually a plaque, is it going to become canon and sit in that restaurant? Are we going to see it on the wall?
Oh, it's a ball.
Will he display it?
I don't think so.
I have a feeling the kids are going to play with it, and it's just going to become like no one cares. Or it'll get put on the shelf in the living room, and that's where it'll stay.
Could be on a bookshelf. But I feel like Bob won't want to put it up, but Linda will like get her hands on it and like put it somewhere. And maybe Bob won't notice it at first, but then he'll be like, it's like, we got to celebrate these small victories, Bob. He's like, okay. And he leaves it up there. But I could see him embracing this one.
He's been trying to get one for quite a while, and it's nice to see him get one.
I mean, look at that face. There's no way he's not proud of it.
Yeah, he's proud. She's definitely proud.
Oh, yeah. I bet the mayor gave it to him.
The mayor.
But yeah, we'll find out next week. And then I think that's the final episode of the year.
Yep.
And then we go on a bit of a little break with some reruns.
I was looking at Fox's scheduling. It's so weird that like Family Guy is just on its own on a random night with like Masked Singer and some other shows. It's very weird.
They have no idea what they're doing over there.
No.
And what's so maddening is to know that it's people's jobs to make the schedules, and if they're doing this bad of a job, why can't we get these jobs?
True. We've asked that.
Not that I would want. I don't want to work for Fox. I want to work for Bento.
Yeah, I'd work for Bento. I have no desire to work for Fox.
No. But yeah, I don't know. Chad, is there anything? We're kind of wrapping up here. We're just, like I said, tonight was more about hanging out with you all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and just kind of being bros.
Just sharing what we've been working on and trying to find some new ideas for some fun T-shirts. It's cool to see them in the wild.
Yeah. If you ever, in the off chance you ever buy one of our shirts, A, thank you. B, tag us. We would love to see it. I know our goal is to make these shirts affordable, so everyone can get one. Because obviously we're not trying to make money off these things yet. So yeah, I don't know. I'm just kind of rambling at this point. Don't forget, next week we have Bob's Burgers Christmas trivia. For you long timers, a surprise. Hopefully that still comes through and happens. We'll see.
Yeah, we're playing that one by ear. They'll let us know if they're able to attend.
That should be really fun. Sorry, made myself cross-eyed there for a second. Yeah, prizes, maybe. Giveaways, maybe. Fun, absolutely.
Yes.
I
am wearing one of our old designs.
Oh, show it off. What do you got?
The Bleakin.
Weekend.
I loved this one. This one was fun. Spooky, but fun.
A classic that you guys will never get your hands on.
It's a one-off.
It's a one-off and it'll never. I do love the death metal cake shirt. Oh, thank you. But we will update those prices. So don't buy. In fact, after this stream, we're going to take all those things down again. Update all the prices.
We'll update the prices, and I'll put a circle around that graphic and send it over to Mike.
Yeah, I'll be goddamned if you guys are paying that much for those
We'll
shirts.
put up something maybe. What, we probably need like an hour. We can just knock that out. Not even.
Oh yeah, if not, then the morning. I mean, we're not.
Yeah, everything will be good by the morning.
Yeah, I guarantee you by the next time you see us, all those things will be live.
Yeah,
promise. So yeah, JB, anything else you want to let the fine folks know before we wrap this up for the penultimate from North to Wharf Live?
It has been wonderful, guys. It really has.
Thank you.
It's been good to get to know everybody and hang with y'all. So it's going to be a little different, but we'll still be on Discord and do that kind of stuff. And we'll probably do some like Ask Us Anythings on Instagram. So we'll do those on weekends or when there's holidays, just so you guys have an outlet to ask questions and just do whatever. I usually like doing those. They're fun. They're work, but they're fun.
Yeah. And yeah, if you haven't already, sign up for the Discord. It's free. That's where we're going to do a lot of our stuff that you're used to here. Maybe not to the extent like an hour long, but trust us. We're figuring this out as we go along, like we have been for the last 5 years.
Yes.
But
we never came in with a plan.
No, and we still don't. This has been From North to Wharf, your unofficial but verified one-stop destination for Bob's Burgers information. As always, I'm Mike.
And I'm JP.
See you next week. Always great to see you guys. We'll see you next week for Bob's Burgers Christmas Trivia. Good night.
Night, guys.
Thanks for watching, Burger People. Mike and I will be back for another YouTube live show to discuss all things Bob's Burgers next Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. For all things Bob's Burgers, including daily trivia, tattoos, news, new merchandise, and fan art, and beyond, be sure to give us a follow at Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, X, and Blue Sky. And remember, everyone, From North to Wharf is your unofficial but verified one-stop destination for Bob's Burgers information. Have a great week, Wharfers. We'll see you next time. Bye.